And we're back. It's that time of the month. It's first week in April, so it's plot tour time. So I'll give you a tour of the plot and show you what's been happening since the last video. It's Sunday morning. It's 10 o'clock. It's a lovely sunny day, but when that wind blows, it's still got a nip, and it is still dropping cold on a night. So yeah, I'm going to have this cup of coffee, and I'll take you around and show you what's been happening. Right, so I'll take you up at the usual starting point, and I'll spin you around, and we'll make a start. Right, here we are. Not a lot to see. This bed is now dead. That bed has got dahlias in, but there's nothing as yet. These beds are still covered. These are going to be brassica. Oh, that's the first cabbage whitefly. Whitefly? Cabbage butterfly. Right, so yeah, there's nothing to see up this end, which is not good for a plot tour, really. Garlic. This is the garlic that I saved from last year that had white rot. So I cleaned it up, dried it out, and just see how it grows. These are the Charlotte potatoes, which I think I did do a video, and there's the odd bucket round there. I don't think I've ever taken you in the fruit cage, so yeah, let's go in the fruit cage. So we've got black currants here, and these are red currants, and that in the corner there is a white currant. This is a Morello cherry, which last year we didn't get a very good harvest, but this year I've cut it back, and hopefully we'll get an harvest, but I don't like them. It's my wife that eats them, so yeah, I'm gonna get the weeds out and put some manure on there, because it hasn't been fed for a while. These are blackcurrant cuttings I took and just put them in the ground, and it looks like they've taken, because the blackcurrants on the other plot, the pigeons get there first. Right, so I'll take you and show you the parsnips that we sowed on the last video, and every single cell has germinated, as you can see. These have been grown under glass, but I've now taken the glass off, apart from this one, which I will take off today, and I will leave them off because they've all germinated. These are self-seeded parsnips, which I will leave in the ground, and that'll be my seeds for next year. Pea frame. This is for me Blue Lake climbing beans. I've still got some wood there, sticks, to build for me ballotti, but I need some more, so I'm going to cut the tree down. That's, I don't know whether you can see it from the sun, but the tree that's over there, I will cut some sticks off, ready for the ballotti frames. Now this, just spin you around, this is the Ellesmere cauliflowers, which I put in last year, which should have produced heads or curds in September, October, and overwintered. I was just about to pull them up, and they've just started producing curds. Now, they're not very big, but I'll keep them. They'll make a meal. These are the broad beans I put in the beginning of March. And if I can just take you down, I don't know whether you can see that, guys. We have germination, and over there as well. If you can just make that out, I don't know whether you can. So these will be coming out. Now I've got to walk this way around, because in that bay tree we have a little friend. We have a pigeon nesting, and I don't like disturbing it. It used to fly off when I walk past, but now it's sitting on the nest. We've got 2 eggs, and it's sitting on the nest, and it's not flying off, so I don't want to disturb it too much. Garlic seems to be doing well. This is the supermarket bought at this end, and at that end, past that stick there, is the garden centre, which isn't doing as well as the shop bought. This here is another white currant. I've cut the grape right back. As you can see, this is the grape here, and it was just overtaking everything, so I've cut it right back. This here is a thornless blackberry, which was given to us by a friend. Right, onion bed. These are Stuttgarter onions from sets. These 2 rows here are from last year, which I'm leaving in the ground, hoping that they'll bolt so I can get seeds. This has all been dug over and manured. And this here, this freshly dug bit here, is 2 rows of Sapomira potatoes. I think you've seen these structures which I've attempted to build. I can't, that one's banging in, but I can't get it in any further. This allotment site is built on a bed of sandstone. When you go so far down, it's just like a shelf of sandstone. So I think it's that. So this is the frame for the leeks when they're going. Right, I'll see if I can take you up and show you our friend, if she's still on the nest. Don't know whether you can see in there, guys, but there she is on the nest. I don't know whether you can see her, but there she is in there. Right, I'll not disturb her too much. Right, I'll take you in the greenhouse. Ignore the rubbish, you haven't seen that. Right, I'll take you in the greenhouse. And here we are, the heart of the allotment. Overwintered dahlias have sprouted. Now I'm not taking them out. I'd like to put them outside, but we are still getting ground frost. These are my Stuttgarter onions, which I grew from my own safe seed. These poor looking specimens, I think Daz will be watching and laughing his head off. These are my exhibition onions, which he gave me, which I grew under lights at home, and brought them down here because they're just going to get to that size and stop. So fresh compost and put them in. So we'll see how they go. These are the sowings I did: squash, courgettes, courgette. Oh, I've got a germination, and that is the green bush courgette. Don't know whether you can see that. All I can see is sun on the screen, so I don't know what you can see, guys. These are my tomatoes. Non-germination there, which is Moneymaker. I have got a few Moneymaker in, I think this is Moneymaker. And Gardener's Delight, which hasn't germinated. So I've done another sowing there with fresh seed. Along the top here, these are my Romanesco, Igloo, cauliflowers and Snowball, which are a small-headed cauliflower. These are the kohlrabi. I only sowed these a about a week ago. These are my broccoli own safe seed, which I didn't think would germinate because they're very old seed, but there you go. These are Primo 2 cabbage, all year round cauliflower. These are my leeks from my own safe seed. These are broccoli, Marathon and Waltham 29, and they're my sprouts. They're a new variety. I think they're called. I normally grow Evesham. I think these are called Ascot. I think, I'm not sure. This is an asparagus which I, from my own seed. I sowed it last April, so that'll be ready for going in the ground soon. Swede. Now I think the seeds are old, because out of this lot, and it's been over 2 weeks, I've just got 5 germination. And they're best of all. These are Swede Invitation, and these are new seeds which I just sowed yesterday, so we'll see. These are my sweet corn, Invitation. These are my sweet peppers, which I started at home, put them under lights, and then same again, everything just stopped. So I brought them down here, and I don't know whether it's the cold nights, but they are starting to droop. So we'll have to keep an eye on these. These are more exhibition onions. These are more sweet peppers. These are the long ones. I forgot what they call them, Della Tosso or something. These are celeriac, which I hope to have more success this year. These are some seeds I found, and I didn't know what they were. They look like squash seeds, so I put them in. That's a brassica. And that looks like it's going to be a squash of some sort, but I don't know what they are until they've grown, and then I'll put a proper label on the packet. It just says squash. These are more chilies. I've got some chilies at home on the windowsill, but they're not doing anything, so I've started some more off down here. These down here are, what are these? Oh, these are patty pan, spaghetti squash, and Turk's turban. These are more cabbages, greyhound. I seem to have problems with germination because out of a whole tray, I've got one. So I emptied the seed packet into there, and I've just got, as you can see, just a few. So it's old seed. So I've used it. And these are the flowers which I just sowed yesterday. Lobelia, Antirrhinum, Aquilegia, and Lupin. So that's it, guys. There's not a lot to show on the corner plot, as I call it, over there. So that's a plot tour for March, end of March. I'm going to get on with a few jobs today. I want to get the turnip in, the coriander, and I want to get some things sown direct, like spinach and stuff. Whether I get around to that, I don't know, but I need to get the turnip in when I find somewhere to put them. Oh, I'll just show you this. Right, as I say, these are, turn you around. As I say, these are Stuttgart sets, which end where this pole is. That's the last of the Savoy cabbage. So I'm going to dig that up today and dig this area, dig all this area here, and I might start putting the Stuttgarter out. Now I know they're not all going to fit in that area, so I've got to find another piece of ground for the onions, because I don't want to waste them. I don't like wasting. Whatever's germinated is going to go into the ground. Can you see that lovely blue sky? But as I say, it's blue sky, nice sun, but it's still got that chill in the wind. So right, I'll have another sip of this coffee and sort some jobs out, and I'll probably bring you back. So we'll catch you later. Right, we'll get these snowball turnip in. I've had the seeds a while, so I'm going to put plenty in and then I'll just thin them out. Yeah, because I have had them a while. I know a few of you might be saying, oh, it's a bit early to be so indirect. And if none germinate, then these seeds are not viable anymore. They say that if you can sit on the ground with a bare ass and you don't jump up, then it is ready to sow outside. Not that I have dropped my trousers, but it does feel warm. Especially on top, a few inches down, it is still a bit cold, but I've left the drills open to the elements so it can warm up. So yeah, that's the snowball turniping. Right, next job. Right guys, that's the last of the cabbage removed. It was only a small one and it split a bit. Dug over, raked. I'll just let it get to temperature. Get my shed out of the way. Let it warm up a bit, and then I'll put some Stuttgarter onions in. Just let me show you this. And it's gone. Oh well. Oh, there's one here in ground still. This looks like a nettle, but this purple does not nettle. It's harmless. It's the white ones that are the stinging nettle. This looks like a nettle, but no sting at all. Right, must remember not to walk past the bay and disturb the pigeon. She's still sat on the nest. She used to fly off when I walked past and then come back when I was out of the way, but now she's sitting on the nest at the moment. There is 2 eggs in, so I'll try and walk past and not knock the tree. Right, I'm going to have a wait for that to warm up, and then I'm going to get some of the Stuttgarter in that I've grown from seed. So I'll catch you later. Right, that's the onions in. Not all of them. I just put the few biggest ones in from one of the trays, and I'll turn you around and there they go, guys. These are out of the tray, and the biggest. The ones that were left, small to go out. Nearly went past the bay again then. I've repotted on. I'll take you in and I'll show you. Yes, I've potted them on into this tray, the smallest one. There's 12 in there, but out of a tray virtually like that, I just got them few. So yeah, there weren't as many as I thought, but hopefully there's a few more in there anyway. They're Stuttgarter, so they'll be ready to go out soon. So yeah, I think we're nearly there for today. My wife wants me to go home and cut the lawn, and she wants to know if we're having a drink in the garden. Well, it's nice, because yesterday, by the time I'd got home, it had dropped, and yeah, it dropped cold. So we couldn't sit out. So I want to make the most of it before I go back to work tomorrow. So, right, if I do another job, I'll bring you back. If not, I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and give us a thumbs up. It all helps. And as I say, if I do another job, I'll bring you back. If not, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.